Who's here with me? I'm doing a special all signs. It's what's the messy truth about your love life? I did a weekend read yesterday, so do check that out. Right? We're gonna go from Pisces on up. And I want to do a collective energy too. And just see what comes out. Yeah. All right. Tap in with me, guys. Let's connect to the energy for what's current. Energy for the weekend. Energy in February. Okay. In the US, it's Valentine's Day on 14th. Okay. And President's Day is on the 16th. Nice little long weekend. You can make it a little long weekend. So we're going to cleanse the energies of the deck, Scott, and of my space, and of my mind, and of my energy. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven, please come into this reading for each zodiac sign, having a little fun tonight, giving the messy truth about our love lives. Start with collective energy and go from Pisces on up through the zodiac. Please let the messages be clear, be true, and for the highest good of each zodiac sign, each member that listens this evening. I ask these things in Jesus' precious name. Amen. It's nothing wrong with having a little fun. She was like, okay, I'm gonna give you some truth. What did you want, right? Not a problem. Be some truth about your love life, what you need to be doing. Not a problem. All right. We're gonna go with the collective energy. First, hope you guys are well. All right. Looking at the messy truth. I am using the messy truth oracle deck. Okay. Where is it at? Where's the box? Okay, I moved it. Is that it? Yeah, that's not it. I don't know. Oh, there it is. There it is. The messy truth oracle deck. Okay, so if you're interested, check it out. Messy truth. See what messages come out for each zodiac sign. And yeah, we're gonna clarify it. You ready? So this is the collective energy. All right, Spirit. What is the messy truth about love for the collective? What is the messy truth when it comes to love for the collective? What's collectively? Messy truth. We really might not want to acknowledge, but need to know and address. Dreaming of you, it says nostalgia, fantasy, wishful thinking. Okay. So it can be any of those things. Okay. You can be dreaming about different things. You can be in nostalgic, energy, wishful thinking, fantasy land. Okay. Love bombing, intense start, sudden withdrawal, confusion. Okay. So maybe collectively, we have this image or this dream of what we want love to be. And we might rush into it too quickly. Okay. And end up getting love bombed in a way. Okay. Where it starts very intense or, there's a sudden withdrawal or there's confusion because of rushing it. Right. And so the bottom of the deck, it says, woke up different, shifted energy, done tolerating, silent strength. Okay. This is the energy of like feeling differently. It's like I woke up different. It's like initially it was everything I wanted it to be, but then I rushed into it. Was I love bombed? Why did I suddenly withdraw from it? Because I woke up feeling different. So collectively, that might be something we need to address when it comes to love and relationship and partnership. So, okay. In whatever aspect. So let's clarify. Okay. For the collective spirit, please clarify these messages. Okay. I was looking at the messages that I was cutting the deck or whatever. So spirit's like collectively, the collective energy is maybe feeling this way, or experiencing something like this. And it's almost like this experience or whatever we're encountering collectively is causing us to like mature or grow up or, move to a different phase of love and relationship. It's almost like I'm going to do things a little differently, like maybe learning from some lessons or something like that, It's like you're proceeding differently. Why is dreaming of you here? Nostalgia, fantasy, wishful thinking. Yeah. The Strength card and the Page of Swords. That wishful thinking will cause us to resist what we already know. Okay? It's like you want it to be something that it may not be. You may be living in nostalgic energy where you're living in the past and not in the current, And it might, that nostalgic dreaming of you, fantasy like energy might cause us to resist something we already know. Yeah. Page of Swords came on out. I was like, yep, exactly, Okay. With the 10 of Wands on the bottom, it's not good. Okay. It's a burden. It's heavy. It's uncomfortable. Okay. And you look, 9 of Wands energy, you endure. It's like collectively, we might endure something that we already know is wishful thinking. Love bombing is here collectively. Okay. Intense start, sudden withdrawal, confusion. Okay. How you confused? Okay. With the Hermit energy and the Two of Cups, how you confused when this person goes quiet? You already knew, right? Yeah. When this person goes quiet on the relationship, on the connection, you don't know exactly what's going on. It hurts you. It breaks your heart. Right? Yeah. You've experienced some things collectively. We have. And so from that, we've learned some lessons. And from those lessons, we're ready to have what is it we truly do want. The Star energy, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Cups because of the 9 of Wands. Okay. So collectively, at this time, because of our experiences, we may be in an energy where we're truly thinking about what is it we want, what is it we truly desire. Because when certain things happen, we can't be surprised, We're not surprised. Okay, the dreaming of you energy is saying that we already know, resisting what you already know. You can tell from the red flags, the behavior, whatever the case may be, But maybe you're hoping and wishing for it to be something different. Okay, so with the Hermit energy and the stars, like you're reflecting on what is it you truly do desire. And you make your conscious choice to have that. It's like, like if you was like trying to choose a vehicle, I mean, that's like the wrong thing to use, but it's like once you make your choice, like no, this is what car I want, Okay, once you make a choice, then you can have it. Yeah. And this is all because of you waking up, 9 of Wands energy on the bottom. Those are experiences. But it's all happening collectively because we're waking up feeling differently. Okay. It's like, looking at things a little bit differently, Yeah. The Hierophant, the Queen of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. You are committed to exactly what it is you want. The Queen of Swords is like, she makes decisions, but with compassion, but it's still being clear in your decision making, as far as like what you truly do desire for yourself. 10 of Cups energy, okay? And that's equal give and take, okay? You're avoiding anything that's causing you confusion. Love bomb energy. It's like, if it doesn't make sense, it's a red flag. No. I mean, I'm out the energy of fantasizing, okay? I'm resisting anything that I'm clearly seeing ain't for me. Like that's the energy you're in. It's like you're learning lessons collectively. Yeah, well, you're very clear and decisive about the direction that you want, the choices that you're making, and what is it you desire for yourself. Anything else will woke up different. It's like this is what I'm committing myself to, and nothing less. Because you're done dreaming, right? Why is woke up different here for the collective spirit? Anything else? 1, 2, 3. No. Page of Pentacles is on the bottom. That's an offer. Okay. And with the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, spirit could be like, saying like you're ready for this. You're ready to get this your time, energy, and money. Okay, there's an opportunity, it's rather solid. Yeah, spirit's, saying you're ready to get this your time, energy, money, whatever. You know what I mean? So are you ready to invest? When you get into connections and whatever. That's what you're just doing. You're spending your time, energy, and money. All right. Okay. So the gaslighted energy just dropped out. This can be for you, Pisces, but I don't know. What's up, Bishop? I saw your video. Yeah, check out my brother's channel. Righteous Bishop at Righteous Bishop. Okay, he just posted a new all signs. Well, not all signs, like a new collective. Check out the message. He's tapping into his reading. Okay. That's your guidance, it really is. What your guidance is. All right. For Pisces, there. This is for Pisces. Let's get the messy truth for Pisces. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What is the messy truth for Pisces when it comes to love and relationship and all that good stuff? The messy truth for Pisces, Spirit. Please make it clear. It's not me. It's trauma. Triggering, projection, inner wounds. See that? Mm-hmm. Because only when convenient, used for attention, emotional utility, no depth. Okay. So if you're in a connection right now where you might feel like you are being used for convenience, where it's only for attention or emotional unity, no utility, it says. No depth. This is like, come around here and there, whatever. Someone could be projecting, saying it's other things and it's not them. They could say it's inner wounds. They were triggered by something. Then we see the gaslighting energy come out. It's basically saying it's like it's something else. It's not me, or that wasn't me. That was you. Type energy. That's something you could be encountering right now when it comes to your love life and partnerships and stuff. A lack of equal give and take. Maybe your partners or your love interests are blaming them more on you or the situation, what's going on around them, or other things, rather than taking accountability. One more for Pisces. Did I never change it to Pisces? Tag nabbit. See, pay attention. Okay. Why is it's not for you here for Pisces? It's trauma. It's not for you. It's trauma. No, it says it's not me. It's trauma. And to be honest, that could be like a message spirit is saying it's not for you. That let's see. It's not me. It's trauma. Why did this message come out when it comes to Pisces and their love life? Why did this message come out when it comes to Pisces and their love life spirit? The messy truth. Okay. All right. Page of Cups. The Ace of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. All right. So that's the clouds. It's a lot of snow around here, y'all. Okay. So if you trigger someone, or if someone has been triggered, has triggered you, or whatever this energy is, it's not me, it's you. I mean, it's not me, it's trauma. Someone could be apologizing for that. This can be someone being honest about like some of their irrational thinking, some of the things that they might have, like depression, 5 of Cups energy, deep sadness, like impulsivity. Okay, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn with the Temperance energy and the 8 of Swords. It might have taken a while. Okay, Sagittarius energy with the Temperance. But someone's energy is like starting to balance out more. Okay, especially if they were like creating unrealistic obstacles or creating interference that wasn't necessary. Okay, someone could be apologizing for that. Maybe they are giving you some truth, some understanding, some clarity around their thinking or their thought process. Anything else for it? Yeah, it's not me, it's trauma. Yeah, okay. The 6 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. Because of the Empress and the Chariot. Mm-hmm. So whoever is represented here might have given attention to a third party to avoid you or to avoid progressing a situation forward. With the Chariot in the world, someone could be coming towards you like, I want to move forward differently, and it's because of only when convenient, used for attention, emotional utility, no depth. Why is this here for Pisces? Yeah. 4 of Cups energy and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And the 6 of Cups. So someone definitely pushed you away. There was definitely an energy of just being straight dissatisfied with the situation. Maybe feeling like there was truly no depth. Maybe feeling like, it's crazy. Maybe feeling like an emotional utility used, there's definitely a change happening with the Wheel of Fortune. Someone wants to change the past with you. Okay. Why is only when convenient here for Pisces as a messy truth of their love life? Okay. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Because the Hermit, the Death energy, and the 9 of Swords. Yeah. Because someone definitely gave attention to a third party to avoid progressing an opportunity forward. But With the Four of Cups energy, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands, the third party could have been the Queen of Wands, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. But it's just basically an energy that wasn't stable. It was something that was like, here today, gone tomorrow. So, fast and freaky. Okay. This could be a Virgo. Okay. Scorpio energy as well with the death energy. It's like someone like wants to stop sabotaging an opportunity. Okay. They feel like they pushed away um, a stable option for one that wasn't, So anything else for Pisces when it comes to only when convenient? One, two. Ooh, that's smacked up. Hope y'all got that. Hope y'all got that. Hope y'all got that. Okay. The Four of Swords, the Fool, and the Six of Swords. Okay. So whoever this is connected to, Pisces, is like someone is like actually planning to like take a leap, just kind of step out on faith, because you're on the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Cups energy. The Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles can kind of say that you may be kind of doubting the situation because of how long things have taken, or how, how slow things are moving. You may feel like, there's no depth here, there's nothing going on here. It's like someone's planning to kind of just step out on faith in order to make things better, okay, to move things into a better state with you. All right, that's the apology that's coming through to give you some clarity, some understanding about maybe their thought process, how they are somewhat irrational at times, come to like irrational conclusions even. Yeah. Yeah. Someone's ready to give to you. It's like they, might even want to present you with something. And it's because they haven't been honest. They were juggling. There was definitely juggling here, and it's like now they want to, now it's an energy of fixing it. Okay. I don't feel like it's disingenuous. Is that the right word? So moving on to Aquarius. So let's see. What is the messy truth for Aquarius in their love life? For all the Aquarians, it's your love life right now, Aquarius. We are in the Aquarian season. What is the messy truth for Aquarius in their love life? One more shuffle. One more shuffle. Two shuffles. All right. You're my obsession is on the bottom. Unhealthy attachment, fixated, no peace. What's the current situation for Aquarius right now? When it comes to love, what's the unhealthy truth for Aquarius when it comes to love? This should have been done. Okay. It says dragged on, already over, denial. Okay. But it's something that should have been done. See that? Did she look happy in that picture? No. Never really over. Lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. And you deserve better. Self-worth, realization, empowerment. Because of soul come back online. Energy return, alignment, spiritual reset. So Aquarius, you may be in energy where you are going through a spiritual reset. Okay. Maybe with a situation that should have been done. Okay. But it could give an energy where it could never really be over because of lingering energy. No closure, a soul tie. I feel like you knowing that you deserve better is coming from this energy of you coming back online, you know, after a period of like taking time to yourself. It says alignment, energy return, spiritual reset. Okay. All right. Let's get the messy truth of your love life, Aquarius. One more shuffle for Aquarius when it comes to the messy truth. Okay. 8 of Pentacles is on the bottom. Why is should have been done here for Aquarius when it comes to their love life? Dragging on, already over, denial. Okay. You waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. 3 of Wands energy. Okay. Until you can't wait no more. 7 of Wands energy. Okay. You waited till you couldn't wait no more. What's the 3 of Wands and the 7 of Wands? The 10 of Wands, like I can't do this no more. Okay. Queen of Swords on the bottom, right? Maybe you were worried about drama or conflicts of some kind. So you waited and you waited and you waited and you waited. Even though it should have been done. But it can never really be over. But there's lingering energy here. Never really over. Why is this here for Aquarius when it comes to their love life? There's an issue that's still lingering. 5 of Wands energy. Okay. And it could have something to do with a home with the 4 of Wands energy. Maybe there's a decision that needs to be made with the King of Swords. Masculine. Okay. There's a conflict in maybe a connection with maybe someone being honest about their grief or sadness, disappointment. Never really over for Aquarius. The 7 of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Mm-hmm. Maybe you were worried about what they were going to do. Yeah. I'm also getting the conflict was that you was too concerned. That they resonate however it need to resonate. That's what I heard. Conflict is you too concerned. But also like maybe like wondering, like worried about what they were going to do. So you kind of held off on letting something go or kind of, you know, move slowly, although you weren't satisfied, you were dissatisfied, you know. But I feel like through this experience, you learned that you deserve better. Why is you deserve better here for Aquarius? Self-worth, realization, empowerment. Yeah, listen, I'm an empress. I'm an empress. That's the energy. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Because of you being hurt in union, in partnership by an unhealthy attachment that should have been done. Right? Yeah. It's like you've grown from the experience. You've learned from this. And I feel like at this point, it's like you deserve better. You know you deserve better. And so you know what it is you want. It's a realization. It's like, no, I need an emperor. It's a realization. Yep. The World and a Strength card. Okay. So a new cycle is beginning for you. And I feel like it comes with the Strength card energy. It's a silent confidence, a silent it's a silent confidence and assurance. Like where some might even consider you cocky. You might say, I'm not cocky, I'm just I'm confident. I'm assured. You know? Yeah, the Magician energy, and there's 4 major arcana here. You are manifesting, okay, because of you being selective. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're being selective. Yeah, you're not just choosing anything. It's like you're only going to choose what's aligned to you, and that's an emperor. And that's why the overall energy, Aquarius, is so come back online. Energy return, alignment, spiritual reset. Why is this here for Aquarius? As the messy truth of their love life. That's the messy truth. You endured something until you couldn't endure no more. Should have been over. That's what it said. Now that you are in this energy overall, 2 of Wands energy is saying a choice is being made. And it's to like truly invest, long-term investment. The Ace of Wands energy and the 6 of Swords. The Ace of Wands energy, you guys know for me, are opportunities that are here today, gone tomorrow. Have no substance, don't really give you much. This is something that you are moving away from because you are moving on to better. 6 of Swords energy, all right? It's all because of like, it could be a message that's coming through, could be an apology, but if someone is realizing their actions, it's like they're learning from their own actions, okay? And I don't feel like it's because of this. It's saying, I feel like it's more so like, and this is what's happening. You're in this energy where you know the direction that you're going. You know where you want to sow your seeds. And you're moving away from anything that's not really giving anything to you. And it's bringing about a message. So that's the energy of your love life right now. The message. Moving on to Capricorn. I couldn't think of. I'm like, who is next? All right, John. I'm so tired. Listen, before I started the video, I was straight. And then I was like preparing and meditating and stuff like that. And after I do that, I'm like really relaxed and calm and chill. And I get, sleepy. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So this is for Capricorn. Let's get the messy truth of your love life. If the reading don't resonate, then I'll try to make it. All right, for Capricorn, one more pull. No contact zone on the bottom. Enforced distance silence game. Still attached. Might not be talking to him. Still attached. Or it could be. What's the messy truth for Capricorn in their love life? Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. Rehearsing the past. Mental scripts, guilt, self-blame. Okay? Is that what's happening right now, Capricorn? Just going over the past over and over again? Okay? I choose me. Self-love, emotional maturity, clean break. Yeah, okay. If you are rehearsing the past and then you're choosing you, well, then that's a positive. Okay. You may be reflecting on the past and like say, okay, yeah, and I ain't forgot that. And it's all because of can't move on. Stuck loop, missing them, no closure. Right. So if you have or if you are in this energy where you can't move on, maybe you're rehearsing the past, maybe you're going over the past over and over again. Okay. But still coming to the conclusion that you choose you. Okay. Let's clarify these messages for Capricorn. Yeah, you're protecting yourself with the 7 of Wands energy for sure. And maybe even like choosing to go in a new direction because the 7 of Wands energy, 7 of Swords energy, maybe you've experienced a lack of trust, you know, or created situations that you were dissatisfied in, you know, or maybe you feel like you've manifested dissatisfying options because of rehearsing the past. Why is this energy here for Capricorn? Yeah, see, Seven of Swords energy came straight out with the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay, you don't trust it. You know, you're rehearsing the past. Either you're looking at the dishonesty that you did experience in a long-term commitment. Okay, King of Pentacles is right behind that. Maybe how that is causing you confusion or causing you to worry about progressing opportunities forward or connections forward. You may be rehearsing the past on rehearsing the past and looking at how your past might have made you not trust being in a long-term commitment. You know? Why is this the messy truth for Capricorn when it comes to love? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, then I say if you were rehearsing in the past and you're learning something from those experiences, then it's a good thing. Okay. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is saying. It's like you are rehearsing the past and maybe seeing how the past has impacted you in whatever way, and things are changing for you now. Okay. Because the Seven of Pentacles energy is you starting to look at sowing seeds. Yeah, and there could be either there could be someone that you want to, heal things with or repair things with. Okay. Yeah. And you may be communicating that. It's like your trust issues or your disbelief. Yeah. It's changing. The Ten of Swords energy that says everything is fine in this deck only came out. It's like you are taking the experiences that you have had and saying it's okay. That was that, or that was then. Allowing the will to move, allowing change, allowing that ending to be that ending, like it's okay, that's over, because you've had time to look at it, and you're healing, you're recovering from it. Okay, you might have been rehearsing the past, but if you are rehearsing the past at this current time, I feel like it's more so you're looking at what it has done for you, not necessarily to you. Okay, you also have I choose me. I choose me for Capricorn. I choose me for Capricorn. So the Tower energy is on the bottom. The Tower energy to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. If there was a Tower to a long-term commitment, or even like a Tower to your foundation, your stability, I feel like you still yeah. The Hermit energy and the Sun card is like you're focusing on the positives. Okay. You're focusing on the positives of the situation, what you, like I said, learn from it, how it has helped you. Okay. The Hangman energy in the world is like you're changing your perspective on things. Where you're now able to maybe let certain cycles go, especially if you couldn't move on at one point, because that's the overall energy. Maybe there were things that happened in your love life that you couldn't move on from. And yep, you're focusing on that grief with the Three of Swords energy. You're looking at that grief, and you're choosing you. Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles is like, I choose me. What decision do you make, Capricorn? Nine of Pentacles. I choose me. Okay. Yeah, and that's what's to you. That's probably what's causing. I'm gonna say to you. That's probably what's causing delays for you or causing things to move slower than maybe you desire. Yeah. It's because you're choosing you. Yeah, but it's also giving energy. It's like now you're energy where you're looking forward to what's next. Okay. Because maybe at one point you couldn't move on. Why can't move on here for Capricorn? stuck loop, missing them, no closure. Can't move on for Capricorn. Yeah. The Magician and the Moon is like creating fear within you. It's like building a wall of illusion. Okay. Yeah. Stuck energy, Eight of Swords energy. Okay. And it could be because of someone else that you know were in union with. Yeah. You've might have seen how, you know, you being stuck in a loop or having no closure or even missing them, what it was doing to you. Okay. The Lover's energy, the Four of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. All right. So I feel like with the Lover's energy, it's like you're making a decision when it comes to, like, I feel like this past connection that you could move on from. The Three of Pentacles is about rebuilding. And I feel like you're choosing to rebuild at this time. And there could be an offer or an opportunity to rebuild at this time that you're like considering. You know, it's like you're looking at what your past experiences has done for you, right? And you're making a decision about this connection. Like, even if you didn't get the closure that you was looking for, I feel like you're giving yourself the closure. Because as you reflect on the situation in the past or how it was in the past, you're like, I choose me. You know, it wasn't what I expected. It's like your trust in this, you know, your lack of trust in relationships and long-term foundations is, you know, changing for the positive again. Because that experience might have changed you differently. It's like you're letting it go. With the Ten of Swords, everything is fine. You know, it's like you're letting that situation go, knowing that everything's gonna be fine. Because with the Ace of Wands energy on the bottom, I wasn't giving you nothing anyway. Wasn't doing nothing. It wasn't giving you any type of stability, any type of comfort. All right. All right. Moving on to Sagittarius. Ready? All right. For all the Sagittarius, let's see. What is the messy truth in your love? Reading don't resonate. I'm trying to make it. Okay. Let's see. One more. All right. Bottom of the deck says, sweet then sour, fake nice, mean undercurrent, manipulative. Dealing with somebody manipulative. 1 minute they sweet, then they sour like a sour patch. Who are you dealing with? That's crazy. For Sagittarius spirit, what's the current situation or the messy truth? I'm sorry, the messy truth for Sag and their love life. That's a lot, spirit. That's a lot. We're gonna be here all night. For Sagittarius spirit, what is the messy truth for Sagittarius in their love life? Okay. Back and forth. Back and forth. Emotional yo-yo. On and off. Confusion. You see that? First they sour, then they sweet. That's kind of the message they get. It goes back to, right? First everything's good, then there's a problem. They're packing their bags and they leave. All because it wasn't love, it was control. Possession, power play, ego. It's manipulation. It wasn't love, it was control. Okay? They even might leave you on red, because left on red right behind that. You might call this person, hit this person up after they didn't pack their bags, they leave. And they leave you on red or something, making you think your mind running, mind wandering, going crazy. All manipulation. Who are you dealing with, Sagittarius? Who are you dealing with? Are you this? Is this you? Or is it somebody you're dealing with? Who are you dealing with, Sagittarius? Only person knows you. Yeah. We tell our friends and our family and stuff probably want to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really know the truth, the whole story, nothing but the truth is you. Okay. Why is back and forth here for Sagittarius? Emotional yo-yo, on and off, confusion. That's their messy truth for their love, like for the Sagittarius. What was that? Back and forth, back and forth. And you try and work with this person. The Eight of Pentacles. It's like I'm trying to work with them, you know? I'm trying to work with them. Maybe this person's going back and forth with working on and off, on and off. But I feel like it's more so, especially with the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, maybe trying to recover financially because they, you know, they're on and off with work. Okay. But the Knight of Wands energy and the Two of Cups is like, you know, being inconsistent in a connection, you know, in whatever way. They can be inconsistent financially. It's like 1 minute they on when it comes to their work, they on top of it. The next minute they off. Or it's gonna be someone that's like, you know, 1 minute they want to work on things, next minute they don't, you know. And maybe, you know, like with you, you know, you might be feeling like, you know, I have other fish to fry. Queen of Pentacles in the Four Swords is like, I need a break, or I need to recover from this, you know. Let's see. Why is back and forth here for Sagittarius? Okay. Yeah, it's like you want something more. The Queen of Wands energy in the Hierophant is saying that I want commitment. You know, it's like maybe try to work with someone, you know, try to, you know, give them the benefits of the doubt. But the Queen of Wands energy with the Hierophant is like, I want more. You want Queen of Wands energy, that's you, Sag. You want something you can rely on. Hierophant energy. You want something you can rely on, right? Because the Four of Wands energy is on the bottom. You want stability. You want a stable foundation. The Sun card and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. That's what you want. It's like you're thinking responsibly, if that makes sense. Anything else for back and forth for Sagittarius? 2, 3. No. Yeah, the Sun card's on the bottom. You could be dealing with a Leo. But I feel like you're becoming more aware of what you need to close yourself off to, you know? It's like I tried to work with this person. But it's like, you know what you want. Because the overall energy is, it wasn't love, it was control. Yes, listen. Seriously, the Tower and the Two of Wands is you suddenly going in a whole new direction. Whatever happens with this Tower energy, something crumbles. And I feel like it crumbles because you figure out, okay, listen, I tried to work with this. Yeah. Right? The Five of Swords energy and the Ace of Wands is like being manipulated with something that wasn't giving much to you. Ace of Wands energy is here today, gone tomorrow. Seven of Cups energy is a bunch of confusion with what someone is doing. The King of Wands, the masculine energy is like it gets causing a bunch of confusion. The Nine of Swords and the Three of Wands, stress and delays, issues, being held up, sabotaging your next steps, causing you issues. Yes, you are choosing to go in another direction. With the Hermit energy and the Nine of Cups, you've been thinking about what you want. That's what you focus on. What's best for you. That's your focus. Because with the Wheel of Fortune energy, you're ready for change. You're ready for something different. You're like, listen, I tried to work with this person. Back and forth, like a yo-yo, on and off. Like, what do you want? You want it or you don't. You want something you can rely on. And that's the direction you're going. And I want to clarify the Tower because I'm nosy. I do. 2 more shekels. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're holding back from this connection. You're holding back from the connection. That's the Tower energy. Okay. In whatever way, shape, or form. Saggies are holding back from a connection. Okay. Why is the Tower energy here? Okay. The High Priestess and the Fool. You're listening to your intuition. Okay. Your intuition could be saying it. Stand down. Like your intuition, your intuition is like your gut, you know. Even though your intuition is in, you know, your third eye or whatever, but it's like it's your gut is saying it though. It's like stand down. Okay, like this is foolish. Okay. Yeah. It's like you know what you want for your life, you know, how you want your future to look going forward. And you're like, no. You know. That's what the Tower energy is you listening to your intuition and not being stupid in a situation. Okay. Yeah, the Eight of Wands energy and the King of Wands is you communicating to that masculine energy. Like, listen, Nine of Pentacles. I'm gonna do me, okay? It was a we, but now it's she or he. You know, just transform it however you need to. But that's the Tower energy. It's like you recognize, like this wasn't love. This was control. It wasn't that you were so in love with me that you know, were back and forth in my life. No, it's because you want to control the dynamic. I tried to work with you. That's the energy you're giving right now. Your love life. That is. Moving on to Scorpio. All right. Scorpio. Let's see. What is the message truth for you of you? The message truth for you when it comes to your love life. 2 more shuffles for Scorpio. Only when convenient is on the bottom. Used for attention, emotional utility, no depth. I want to say Pisces had this energy, maybe overall, but that could be playing a factor in some way. That's what's going on in your love life, the message truth. Okay. For Scorpio spirit. Oh, and Pisces is a water sign. All right. For Scorpio spirit. Message truth for Scorpio right now. When it comes to their love life. It's a lot too. That's too many. That's too many. Okay. Sorry. I'm focusing. If I go slower, then it, you know, the energy, you know, your ancestors, your guides, ancestors, I said that already, won't push the cards out. Yeah. Just gotta take my time. Okay. What's Scorpio spirit? Messy truth for Scorpio. Okay. Used, then discarded. Then we just kind of go through some type of energy, like only used for attention and stuff like that. It says thrown away, devalued, emotional trash. Okay. So you may feel that way. You may feel like you are being used and discarded, not valued. Okay. You never showed up. Absent effort, emotionally unavailable, done trying. Okay. Yeah. You feel like, you know, like you feel used. You feel like, you know, mistreated. Maybe this is how you have felt, or, you know, we're going to clarify it. Because of love bombing, intense start, sudden withdrawal, confusion. This someone's playing with your heart. 1 minute we on, next minute we not. 1 minute you know, all in my face, loving me, giving me whatever I want. Then it's different. You know. Then I don't know if I saw that message when I was shuffling. Like energy of like, you know, you texting and they don't answer or something like that. I don't know. But that could be what you know, have experienced from someone. Your current life, your current love life right now. For Scorpio. See? Yeah. I feel like the Two of Swords energy on the bottom, Scorpio can be saying like you've kind of closed off from, you know, because of, and maybe even like built up a wall you know, to protect your energy, you know, especially if you've experienced like anxiety or stress around this feeling of being like disregarded, you know. Why is used then discarded here for Scorpio? Thrown away, devalued, emotional trash. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're seeing things differently. Okay. The Sun card and the Two of Wands is you being able to clearly see that you need to do something differently. Okay, that you need to go in a different direction, right? Especially if you feel thrown away, you feel devalued, used, or discarded. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles energy is like you could be like, I'm ready to reveal. Okay. If you've been feeling like this when it comes to your love life, it's like it's giving you clarity that you want to do something differently. Okay. The Seven of Swords energy and Judgment um could be saying that, you know, maybe you weren't sure if this is what you wanted to do. Okay. Because I don't know if it makes you or it requires you to like walk away from something that you had established, or if you weren't sure about making this decision because of this experience, you know. But it's definitely whatever has made you feel discarded gave you the clarity that you want something different. Okay. um you never showed up. Wise is here for Scorpio. Absent effort, emotionally unavailable, done trying. Yeah. Okay. The Emperor, the Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups, and Three of Wands. Okay. You're taking control of a situation. Okay. um Especially if someone's actions is causing you confusion. Okay. Or even like delays, like it's like causing you to be hung up, or you know, like because with the Page of Cups energy and the Eight of Pentacles, um if you're getting a message from someone, okay, maybe, you know, wanting to work on reconnecting, or work on like a friendship with you or something like that. um you could be, you know, asking someone to take ownership for their actions, you know, of how they might have caused confusion and delays. You know how sometimes people apologize for stuff and then they don't even know what they're apologizing for? It's like, I just want to tell you guys, so I'm sorry. It's like, sorry for what? What are you sorry for? Are you just saying that? You know, that's kind of what it's given, because the overall energy is love bombing. You know, you don't want something that starts off intensely, you know, and then all of a sudden they're gone again, because you've experienced that before. This feeling of being discarded gave you the aha you needed. Mm-hmm. Why is love bombing the overall energy for Scorpio? Mm. The Three of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Someone could definitely be trying to work things out with you, get on the same page in some way. Um, yeah, by apologizing, Page of Cups, you know, but maybe causing you anxiety and stress, causing you pain. They may want to talk to you. Okay. They may want to do something with you, like take you out. It's like they want to give to you, reciprocate. Maybe even seeing how they might have kept you stuck in a dissatisfying situation. or stuck being dissatisfied, kind of left you hanging. I feel like you're different now. This feels like an older situation. You're different now. And I feel like whoever you connected with sees the difference. Yeah, because you're making someone like take accountability. It's not just coming to you with an apology. It's like, know what you're apologizing for. It's like someone knows that they have to speak truth. They have to acknowledge some things. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. One. Oh, okay. So someone could be like ready to abandon surface like connections. The energy of like, playing games or being manipulative, or even uncertain in the past, could be something they were ready to work on. It could be like telling you this truth um, about how maybe they were juggling, or they, what they had going on, the things that might have happened in their life. I might have transformed them, changed them in a way. That's what I have. The messy truth for you, Scorpio. Moving on to Libra. Cleanse the energy. Seriously. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. This is for Libra. Looking at the messy truth that you love like Libra. Get the tea. Let's get the tea. Messy truth for Libra. Okay, no contact zone is on the bottom. So maybe that's an influence. Enforced distance, silent game, still attached. Okay. You could be still attached to situations you're not even like in communication with. What is the messy truth of Libra in their love life? Real eyes, real lies. Seeing clearly, illusion cracked, awareness. You see real lies and real eyes. Well, real eyes, real lies. Okay? Because nothing adds up. Inconsistency, suspicion, gut knows. Okay. And you are a Libra. So you're very intuitive. Okay. All right. So you're like, listen, even in my intuition, I may feel this way, but what my eyes are seeing is a bunch of bull. Nothing adds up. It's like you're seeing something clearly now. The illusion is cracked. You're aware now. Okay. One more shuffle for Libra. Okay. Page of Pentacles is on the bottom. There could be an opportunity right now to move things into a better state, or someone could be presenting that offer to you. Okay. But maybe you're like, listen, I see everything clearly now. Why is real eyes, real lies here for Libra? The Hierophant and the Sun. Because I see everything clearly now. That's the awareness energy. That's you awakening. Okay. That you want commitment. You want something that you can rely on. Okay. Taurus energy, Leo energy, all three major arcana. You are awakening to it. You're like, no, I see things clearly now. On the bottom of the deck was the Page of Pentacles before I started to shuffle. Okay. There was an offer. Okay. But it was a page. you saw what it was. You're like, I don't want that. No, thank you. Real eyes, real eyes. Like, yeah, this is what I thought it was, but my eyes are seeing this. Yep. And look, another major arcana. That's the judgment you're making. Okay. When it comes to relationships, Four of Wands energy, partnerships, where you establish a foundation at when it comes to love, you know? Yeah, the King of Swords energy and the Six of Wands, like you want things to work out. You want something that's going to actually benefit you. That's the Six of Wands energy. It's like, you know, this is something I'm proud of. You know, it's exactly what I want. You're seeing through the BS because nothing was adding up. Okay. Inconsistent, suspicion, gut knows. And that is your intuition. The gut. Didn't I just talk about that in one of the other signs? Okay, even though your intuition is technically your in third eye, which is up, you know, up here, you feel it in your gut. For real. You do. It's like being nauseous, you know. Feel it in your gut. Nothing adds up for Libra. Nothing adds up for Libra. Three of Swords energy. If what you are receiving from a connection is grief, okay. If what you are receiving from a connection is energy of feeling stuck, like you don't know where you're going, you don't know what's going on, you don't know what to do next. Should you wait? Should you go? Should you pick up the phone? Should you text? Should you, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what's what. Then look, with the Eight of Cups energy, it's time to let it go. Love is energy right behind that. It's like it's time to walk away from this, right? Ten of Wands is right after that because it's too much. That is your wake-up call. Okay. Once you start saying that you are hurting, that you don't know, you know, you're up from your down type energy, like you mentally stuck, you're not sure how to feel about a situation, is because of someone's inconsistency, suspicion, your gut knowing, you gotta let it go. Like nothing adds up. I don't believe nothing. You know? It's all because of the Seven of Wands energy and the Six of Pentacles. A block in reciprocation. Okay. Something not being fair. You know? It's like I'm supporting you, you're not supporting me. Okay. You're seeing it clearly now. The inconsistency. The illusion is cracked to the suspicion. You're aware because your gut knows. That's the message about your love life right now, Libra. Moving on to Roberta. Roberta spirit. Got hit my Virgo friend, my Virgo good girlfriend, because she said she wanted to go out this weekend. I had her up. Virgo spirit. Hey, Bishop. All right, let's see. What's the messy truth for you, Virgo, when it comes to your love life? No, what's on the bottom of the deck? You always come back. False hope, door left open, familiar pain. Okay, that's what's on the bottom. Okay, maybe you have this energy in your love life where you're like, well, someone may walk out of your life, but they always come back. All right. What's the messy truth for Virgo when it comes to their love life? Well, oh, that's a lot too. No, come on. Just a minute. I can do it. For Virgo spirit. Take my time. I got focus. Can't go fast. For Virgo. Messy truth for Virgo spirit. Yeah, I'm pushed out too. So it is what it is. Should have been done. Okay. Dragged on, already over, denial. I want to say Aquarius had this message, so you could be connecting with Aquarius. Okay, it's a situation where it should have been done. Okay. You have healed, not hooked. Freedom, detachment, clarity. Okay. So you could be like coming into an energy where you're healed from a situation that you feel like should have been done. Okay. Or you're healing. Done explaining. No more justifying. Silent exit. Energy protection. Yeah. You're not even explaining your next step right now. You're just doing it because you feel like it should have been done. But it's all because of used and discarded, thrown away, devalued, emotional trash. Okay. And fake apology right behind that. Okay. Maybe you've experienced that from your person, Virgo, or in love in general. Okay. Where you feel like, emotionally dragged, used. Maybe someone comes back around, they always come back around, with fake apology, and maybe you're realizing now that you've healed. You're in the energy of being healed and not hooked. That this is a situation that should have been done. And so it's like you're exiting and not even explaining it. It's like, explain it for what? Should have been done. For Virgo spirit. Mm-hmm. For Virgo. Yeah. It's like you're determined at this point to let a cycle go. Okay. All right. Why is should have been done here for Virgo? Dragging on. Look. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. Okay. All right. So what should have been done here, Virgo, the Page of Pentacles is an opportunity. It's an opportunity that's, has potential, great potential. It's pretty solid. And it's something you're interested in with the Page of Swords. It's like it's piqued your interest, right? And it's all because of the Six of Cups, your past experiences, So whatever this solid offer is, even though it's just potential with the Page of Pentacles, is piquing your interest. Okay. And this, I feel like, is something that is where you're kind of in energy where you're like, whatever you've been experiencing in your love life, is something that should have been done. Okay. Yeah, because you might see how it's problematic, Five of Wands energy, and keeping you rather limited. Eight of Swords. Okay. Yeah. All right. You have healed, not hooked. Okay. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles is showing. Okay. It says freedom, detachment, clarity. Why is this here for Virgo? It says I'm healed, not hooked. Period. Period, Virgo. I'm healed, not hooked. And my friend would do that too. She'd be like, healed, not hooked. Go ahead, Virgo. Why is this here? It's a messy truth. Okay, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so someone could definitely be trying to like get things moving with you, maybe again. Okay, but the Strength card energy and the Chariot is like you're resisting moving forward on something, because you feel like this holds you up. Okay, you could be communicating to a masculine energy like, listen, um, I want to work on something better, or work on something else. Okay, you may feel like you have manifested your peace in a situation, that you're okay. You're like, I want to move on into, I want to go in a different direction. Okay. Yeah. It's like I'm healed, not hooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think that you can just kind of come back around and just, swoop back in, because it does give an energy of like someone maybe feeling like they could swoop back in, but maybe that's something they could do before, because maybe the Bomb and Decky said they always come back, right? Maybe that's something they've been used to. Okay. Done explaining is here for you, Virgo. Why is done explaining here? Okay. Because you've explained enough. Seven of Pentacles energy is like, maybe waiting around, hold up, like delaying a situation, it's like I've delayed it enough. Okay. 10 of Swords, that's it. Okay, that's it. Okay. You feel like it's time. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Maybe you were uncertain, confused. So you kind of went back and forth, and I don't know, right? But whatever you're experiencing right now, it's like you feel like you've looked at it enough. Okay. And then with the Empress energy, the Queen of Swords, the Sun card, and the Two of Swords, you're in a different energy now. Okay, you're in the Empress energy where it's like you know what you want. You want more for yourself. Okay, and it's you're unapologetic about it with the Queen of Swords energy. Um, the Sun card energy is you being like illuminated or clear to what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what satisfies you, and you being closed off to everything else, to a source energy. When it comes to relationship, for wands, and partnerships, the love is energy. Okay, yeah, you are love, the world energy, ending dissatisfying situations. The world energy to the Four of Cups is ending dissatisfying situations. You are over that. Okay. It's what it is. You're over that. So you're done explaining because you've delayed yourself enough. Okay. Yes. You are listening to your intuition. Okay. High Priestess energy. Okay. Yeah. Because you know what you want. You feel good about who you are, what you offer. What, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel attractive, you feel strong, you feel good. And you feel like love is going to come in, and you don't want to be stuck. It's kind of like that's the energy. It's like you kind of that's what you're that's what energy you're in. Love is going to come in, and when it does, I don't want to be stuck with you. It's kind of the energy you're giving. I don't care if it's what it is. I know it's not this, okay? And it's all because of you feeling used and discarded, thrown away, devalued, emotional trash. Yeah, okay. The Moon, the Emperor, Ten of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Because of the Ten of Cups, you know what you want. Okay, you might have been afraid to do this at one point. Sometimes we get stuck in comfort zones. But with the Emperor energy, Aries energy, I feel like you are in it. We both possess, not both, okay? We all possess, both females and males. We all possess feminine and masculine energy. And if you are stepping into the Emperor energy in your life and you're female, you're taking control of your life. Okay, you are the leader of your next steps. And so the Ten of Swords energy and the Wheel of Fortune is you ending something because it's time. Okay, it's time for you to have your happily ever after, your Ten of Cups. And you're basically declaring, like, I'm not going to, I know what I want. I know the direction I want to go. And I don't want to be stuck here with you when it comes through. That's the energy you're giving. And that's great. That's like great. That is beautiful. And that is strong and that is powerful. And that is wonderful. Listen, you said I'm healed, not hooked, boo. But you got like, yeah. I'm not waiting on you anymore. You always came back. I waited all them years, all that time, whatever. Moving on to Leo. Leo. Let's see. What is the messy truth of your love life, Leo? In all the tea tonight. Two shuffles. Bama deck says, you chose them. Mm-hmm. Third party, betrayal, replacement. Okay. You chose them. Yeah. So what's the messy truth in your love life, Leo? For Leo spirit, what's the messy truth for Leo in their love life? It's not me, it's trauma, triggering, projection, inner wounds. You see that? They're arguing. Right? It's kind of giving the energy of like gaslighting. It's like it's not me, it's trauma. It's what I went through when I was young. This happened. This thing, all because of you deleted me. They feel cut off. Digital closure, cold exit. That's what it is. Okay. It's not me, it's trauma. Maybe someone's trying to gaslight you. It's because you deleted them. You deleted them out of your mind, out of your energy, out of your life. You moved on. So maybe they're kind of trying to come to explain it to you. You know, maybe to trigger you or to project. There could be inner wounds that they need to address. This Four Swords showed, so it's definitely giving the energy of like someone needing healing. You know, like why is it's not me, it's trauma here for Leo when it comes to their love life. The Moon, the Four Wands, and the Lovers. Okay. So a lot was hidden in a connection. Okay. A lot. Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups. A lot was hidden in a connection. It could be inner wounds, suppressed emotion, fears, triggers for some. A lot suppressed when it comes to partnership, relationship, experiences, lovers. There could be lovers you don't even know about. But Leo, I feel like with the Queen of Cups energy, the energy you come off with is a little different. Okay. You bring about the Queen of Cups energy where it's very nurturing, very loving, very welcoming. And this is what is maybe like attracting people to you or has attracted someone to you. Maybe they want to be in your company. Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if they are the world energy and the Four Cups, closing out a very dissatisfying cycle. It's like almost needing your comfort. You could have some choice words for this person, but they could be explaining like it's not me, it's the trauma. It's what I've experienced. And because the moon energy is saying it's a lot you don't know. It's a lot that's been hidden or suppressed. Mm-hmm. Anything else for it's not me, it's trauma for Leo? Could be doing for Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Taurus. Okay. With the Queen of Swords, King of Swords in the world. Okay. So someone definitely wants to progress things forward with you because of that energy. You being the one that is different, you give off a different energy. Queen of Swords, King of Swords in the world. If you guys are at odds right now, they don't want it. They want that cycle to end. Okay. They don't like it that way. They don't like how slow things are moving. They don't like how things are held up. Even there's someone that may feel deleted. It says you deleted me. Cut off. Digital closure. Code exit. Okay. All right. Okay, Justice energy in the Nine of Pentacles. Spirit's kind of giving you almost like an applaud. Okay, it's saying that it was justice for you to kind of go about your own way, do your own thing. Nine of Pentacles is like independent, focusing on me. You might have wanted to like focusing on your stability, focusing on like your career. Like it was justice for you to kind of focus on yourself. Maybe you're focusing on your weight, your education, okay? Because the Emperor energy and the Four of Pentacles is you taking control over something that might have been holding you back, okay? Like an attachment. It's like it's giving the energy of like someone maybe holding on to you like an attachment. Okay. Why has you deleted me here, Leo? It was justice for you to do your own thing. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, because of the Hermit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was justice for you to do your own thing because now you're in a different energy. Okay. If you're coming through as the Queen of Pentacles, you're coming through as a stable, reliable, responsible feminine energy. Okay. And this is why someone could be reflecting on the things that they need to change in their life. The Hermit energy and the Wheel of Fortune and the Five Cups, it's like I need to change some things in my life. Because with the Moon energy, it's a lot you don't know. Okay. A whole lot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anything else for you deleted me? You deleting them, or you cutting them off, or you finding closure, or making a cold exit was justice. Okay. The Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Swords. You were sure enough of yourself. That's what I want to say. You were sure enough of yourself to let something go, to move on to something better. And that's because of this Two of Swords energy. Mm-hmm. Someone avoiding commitment, judgment, and the Ten of Pentacles is like you avoiding making a decision about us, what's this going to be, or our long term, or our next steps. Okay. Maybe we're getting tired of like being unclear, not knowing where you stand, what was going on. Because you were confident enough to say, this isn't for me, code exit, I'm moving on to something better. It was right. Justice energy with the Nine of Pentacles, it was right for you to do your own thing because it made you a better person. Mm-hmm. You coming through as the Empress energy. You already got 3 queens on the board. And I saw the Queen of Swords. You're very clear. So the energy that could be going on in your life, your love life right now is suppressed emotion, and someone may be leaning on you for comfort. Yeah. Listen to your intuition with the High Priestess energy that came out. Okay. Because I feel like your intuition is telling you, like the Seven of Swords energy and the Six of Wands, Death energy. This is not something that's going to probably work out. Seven of Swords energy is like, I'm not sure if this is going to work out. Maybe I should just let this go. Death energy. Yeah, and because you could be delaying your wish from actually being fulfilled. Okay. It may be time to like let the past go. Okay. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Mm-hmm. For Leo. 1, 2, 3. The Strength card and Three of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. And the Sun card. Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Leo, someone may want you to work things out with them so that they can feel better, so that they can heal. It's like you may renew someone, the Knight of Cups energy and the Ten of Cups is almost like saying like what you give or what you offer, what you bring is deeply satisfying. Okay. It's like you bring the Ten of Cups, like just off of your energy, and someone could be communicating the action they plan to take to be more stable in your life, communicating even an offer to move forward. But I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to keep waiting on this. It's like with the Nine of Cups energy, if you want your wishes to be fulfilled, you got to let the past go. Okay. So listen to your intuition. With an energy from someone that's coming through, like, that's not me, it's not me, it's what I've been through, it's the trauma, it's, that's a lack of accountability. So that's the messy truth, Leah. Moving on to who am I moving on to? Oh, Cancer. Cancer. Let's see. What's up, Dan? Cancer. What is the messy truth for the Cancers in your real life? One more shuffle. Muted, not moved on. Hiding feelings, fake calm, still hurting. Okay. So you may act as if you've moved on from a situation, but you haven't. It's more so muted. It's just not speaking right now. It's still there. Like the TV's still on. It's just muted. So you can't hear it. You don't see it, but I see it. It's muted. Mm-hmm. Everyone else don't see it, Cancer, but you see it. What's the messy truth for Cancer in their love life, Spirit? Please make it clear. Mm-hmm. Block AF, okay? Ghosted, shut out, silent treatment. Ghosted, shut out, silent treatment, okay? Block AF, okay? You can try to act like, it's done, but it's just muted. It's not done. Okay? But is it? Is it? Is it real? Okay, because never really over. I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck. It's not really over. Is that okay? Never really over. Lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. Okay. Gaslighted is right behind that. Okay. You might feel like, someone is like has a pattern of this. Okay. Maybe they manipulate you, Situation is like never really over. Want to show its face again. If you know this, you might be like, blocked. I don't know. Let's see. For Cancer Spirit, why is blocked AF here? I feel like you are learning from a situation. Yeah, you're stepping up when it comes to it. Just like, yeah, all major arcana strong. All right, yeah, you've done this before, of course, right? Like, but that's the energy I'm feeling more so. Cancer. It's like I've done this before, Yeah, and I feel like you're more so like going like cold turkey. Why is block AF here for Cancer when it comes to their love life? Because something's never really over, especially from past experiences. It's never really over. It's like they gaslight you, manipulate you, make it seem like it was your fault, and then it come right on back. Let's see. That's why you gotta be tough. King of Swords, and she bad, right? But it's the King of Swords, right? You gotta be tough. Right? You gotta be tough and like, no, blocked. You're blocked. Okay, you're blocked. I can't do it. You're shut out. Silent treatment. Okay. That energy right there feels like to me, like in school, like when the administrators or something like in the hallway or something like they clear the hallway and how the kids stay in the classroom, like don't nobody want to go out in the hallway because they don't want to get in trouble. Okay. King of Swords is in the hallway. It's like, no, I said blocked. Okay. Ghosted. You're definitely making tough decisions when it comes to this connection because you're like, it's never really over. If I don't make the tough decision, it will never be over. They're going to manipulate me and I'll be right back into this situation all over again. Okay. This strength card, you are resisting. And this is who you are naturally. Okay. Queen of Cups energy. It's like, I'm naturally loving. I'm naturally caring. You're forcing yourself to be something you're not. Okay. Because you're not going to put yourself in a predicament to be hurt. You're ghosting. You're shutting them out. Okay. You are listening to your intuition, right? And you are certain. Okay. The High Priestess energy and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords energy might make quick decisions, but he's pretty sure when he come running in. He might be loud and wrong. That's generally when he in the reverse. But when he up front, like when he upright or whatever, and he coming through with the Knight of Swords energy, he's he's sure. Mm-hmm. So you listen to your intuition and you make it a concrete decision, Knight of Swords energy, with assurance. Okay? It's like this is what it is. Because of the Ten of Cups. Okay. This is your vision. Okay. For a partnership, for love, you are the Queen of Cups energy. You are romantic. Okay. Loving. Okay. And that's why with the Eight of Wands energy and the Ten of Swords, and this one says everything is fine. Okay. That's why you're telling someone, no, it's done. Like, no, it's done. It is. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to shut off my Queen of Cups energy right now. I'm going to have to go straight into King of Swords. You heard what I said. It's done. Okay. Because it'll never really be over if you don't. Why is never really over here for Cancer? If you don't get put out tough guns, it'll never be over. What's it called? How you supposed to say it? Never, look, the Lovers, Gemini energy, and the Four Swords. Okay, you're making a decision to heal from this connection. You're letting it go. Okay. Someone wants to give to you. They want things to change. They feel like a fool. They want a second chance. And you're saying, no. You're making a decision from this. You're like, I want to heal. I want my space. I want to recover. Just gaslighting me, and it'll never be over. Okay. Try to make me feel like the bad person because I don't want to fix it. No, I don't want to fix it. Why is never really over here for Cancer? When it comes to their love life. Okay. The 7 of Cups and a 9 of Pentacles. Okay. This connection, I feel, more so made you question yourself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It made you doubt yourself even. Mm-hmm. And the 9 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles is saying you're ready for something a little bit more stable. You're ready to like really sow some seeds, something that you can truly invest your time, energy, and money in. So with the 5 of Pentacles energy, you're letting that go. That's something you are leaving out in the cold because you're ready to like really sow some seeds. You're looking at how this connection caused you to kind of doubt yourself, caused you a lot of confusion, caused you to question yourself. Mm-hmm. Never really over for Cancer. You could be saying right now, like, I'm done with that situation. And you are. But it's still lingering in the background. Even though you've made a decision, you may have to say no a few more times. Just being honest. The 7 of Swords energy and the 5 of Swords, they don't believe you. I'm glad I said it. I'm glad I said it. Spirit like knows. Spirit like knows. They don't believe you. They don't believe what you're saying. They don't believe it's over. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. And mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. You know why they don't believe you, Cancer? The 7 souls energy, the 5 souls. You know why they don't believe you? It's because with the King of Wands energy on the bottom, they've done this before. Mm-hmm. They've done this before, where you have been ready to sow your seeds. Well, I'm gonna, go about my way, do my own thing, and they were able to change your perspective. Okay, and now you're making a decision to no longer wait. Okay, it's like, no, I'm not waiting for you anymore. I'm going in a new direction. Okay, and they want to hold you up. Knight of Pentacles by saying I want to work on it. You know, they don't believe you because they've done this before. So, like I said in earlier, you may have to say no a few more times. Just stand in your energy. King of Swords. Okay, that's the administrator in the hallway at the school. They just clean the hallway out. Clear the hallway out. Don't no kid want to go in the hallway because they won't get in trouble. That's your energy. You're gonna have to be the King of Swords with this person. With this energy, that you got in your life right now. You have to be tough and firm. Because they don't believe you. They don't at all. So, moving on to I say you got a hole in your lip. All right, so Gemini. Okay, Gemini, let's see. I'm sorry. All that talking and stuff, Let's go, Gemini. Let's see. What is the message of truth when it comes to your love life. Gemini, you're like, pay attention. Okay. For Gemini spirit, 2 more shuffles. For Gemini spirit, okay. Please give clear messages for Gemini. What is the messy truth for Gemini when it comes to their love life? 2 shuffles. 1, 2. I can't leave. Okay, I'm sorry. I gave you my all. Overgiving, drained, love unreturned. Okay, it's like I gave you my all. Overgiving, drained, love unreturned. Okay, that's what's on the bottom of the deck. So maybe that's something you've experienced in your love life. Okay, and I can believe that. As a Gemini, you know how loving we are. You know how loving we are. We give too much sometimes. Too much. Especially to our person. They get I get it. All right. For Gemini spirit, what's the messy truth about your love life? For Gemini spirit. Messy truth for Gemini when it comes to love life. Who just said it? Didn't Leo had this? Yeah. It's not me, it's trauma, triggering, projection, inner wounds. Okay. Someone can be like, no, it's not me. It's trauma. I've been through this, I've been through that. When I was younger, this happened. And last girlfriend I had this, and my baby mom did that, and whatever, right? All because of glow up time, transformation, confidence, inner radiance. Done explaining right behind that. So Gemini, I feel like because you are in an energy where you're like, you have like an inner glow, okay? Where, you're transforming, your confidence is different or whatever, things are different with you. Maybe you're done explaining. Someone's like, no, it's not me. It's trauma. That's why I act like that. Let's clarify this for you, Gemini. Clarify this message for Gemini spirit. This is the messy truth about Gemini's love life. 2 shuffles. The 3 of Wands energy is on the bottom. Before I even pulled back the card, I felt the energy. It's like someone wants you to wait. It's like, no, wait. Wait. Okay. It's not me. It's trauma. Triggering. Projection. Inner wounds. Why is this here for Gemini as the messy truth? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The King of Wands and the 9 of Wands. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but you can have someone coming towards you, Gemini, that's very determined. Okay. They can be like very determined to like, move things forward with you, or like it's like they're very determined. Why is it's not me, it's trauma here for Gemini. Okay. Yeah. The 3 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. They want to rebuild. So someone's definitely taking action to rebuild, to reconnect with you, to work things out with you. Because the 8 of Cups and the Lovers, you walked away from the connection. Yeah. You got the energy of done explaining. Just, walked away. See? You in your glow. You've transformed. Your confidence is different. You have an inner radiance, and you're just like, I'm done explaining. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Okay. This energy could have made someone like reevaluate themselves. Nine of Swords on the bottom. Mm-hmm. This can be this King of Wands energy could be an energy where they want to work things out with you because they've had a chance to reevaluate themselves. Maybe they're looking at a situation and they don't want to miss an opportunity with you. Okay. It's like they want you to maybe reconsider your investment. Reconsider investing even because they don't want to miss an opportunity. This is someone that might have sabotaged an opportunity with you or sabotaged the connection that wants to revisit things. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're in the energy where you're in the Queen of Pentacles. You're stable, you're good, you're reliable, you're standing in your energy. And yeah, I feel like with the Five of Swords energy and the Moon, it's making someone like doubt they'll be able to fix things with you or get you to cooperate in a way. It's not me, it's trauma wise this here for Gemini. Please make it clear for Gemini. Yeah. The Two of Cups. Okay. All right, yeah. So someone wants to do something or is taking action to try to work things out with you. It's someone that like wants your investment. They want to they want to it's like they even like maybe even like want your time again because you pushed away this connection, right? And they know Page of Swords energy and the Two of Wands. It's like I know Gemini is going in a new direction. Two of Wands. Okay. Yeah. The Three of Cups and High Priestess is like whoever, if there's a third party, it's like maybe it's someone that they don't know or something that they feel like you're keeping secret, but I'm not sure. Glow up time. Why is that the overall energy for Gemini? Transformation, confidence, inner radiance. Okay, listen. You're like, no, I'm sorry, it's done. Okay. Queen of Pentacles and the Death energy. You're like, oh no, I'm sorry, it's done. Okay. Yeah. You feel like it's the right thing to do. Justice energy. Okay, Libra energy. Scorpio here. You feel like it was keeping you stuck. Eight of Swords energy and stress. Okay, Nine of Swords. And you want to be happy. Sun card. Okay. So best thing to do is to let it go. Let it go. Okay. So you can move on to something better. Six of Swords. Right. And that's what's happening with this tower. Okay. Everything's crumbling for someone and it's giving them hella clarity. Ace of Swords. Okay. I feel like it's giving you hella clarity as well. Okay. You're so in your power right now, Gemini, where you're like, no, it's done. And it's justice too. Because what you was doing was keeping me stuck in anxiety and stress. You see things so much clearer now. That's why you're in the energy of I'm done explaining. Someone wants you to get back on the same page. Invest again. Give me your energy again. Give me your time again. Give me your money again. But you push the connection away. So that's the energy you got for you in your love life, Gemini. You like, so actually, That's what it's given. So, moving on to Taurus. Right? All right, for all the Taurians, let's see. What is the messy truth for you when it comes to your love? Like, two more shows. One and two. It's not me, it's trauma. On the bottom of the deck, it's like everybody's like, it's not me, it's trauma. I've been through this and that and that and that. All right. Someone could be trying to explain that to you, Taurus, but why is this? What is the messy truth for Taurus in their love life, spirit? For Taurus, spirit, messy truth for Taurus in their love life. Mm-hmm. Soul come back online. Energy return, alignment, spiritual reset. Okay. When maybe it was out of sync, okay, or it was out of alignment, okay, offset. Okay. Seriously, because it kind of went in reverse. And I hit it. And it's because of in their head, overthinking, stressed out, spinning scenarios. Okay. Broken trust is right behind that. Okay. So because of, you maybe being in your head, maybe your trust was broken. Maybe you have gotten to a point where you are back online. Okay. After that experience. Okay. Where your energy has returned, you're back in alignment. Okay. You might have gotten a spiritual reset when it comes to your love life. Yeah. I'm saying that Ace of Swords energy in the Tower. It's like you're gaining some truth, some clarity, some understanding from something that didn't stand, something that crumbled. Okay. One more. For Taurus. Six of Pentacles and the King of Swords. The Six of Pentacles is about what you give to, and also about what's given to you. Okay. So you could be like about to receive something, or someone wants to give something to you, or you're making a decision to give. Let's see. Why is soul come back online? The energy for Taurus when it comes to their love life, energy return, alignment, spiritual reset. You took some time, Seven of Pentacles, to maybe figure out exactly what it is that you wanted. Okay. To do some resetting, evaluating. Okay. Because the Two of Wands energy is choosing a path. Maybe you're choosing to go in a different direction. And with the Seven of Wands energy and the Three of Wands, you might feel like held up or delayed. Okay. And you want to maybe close out the energy of like being delayed. Okay. So it's like you may have taken some time to yourself to like really figure out what is it you do want, what path you do want to take. Maybe you feel like you're back in alignment. You're back in alignment with yourself even. Okay. Why is soul come back online here for Taurus? Yep. Listen, because you said, listen, there's a union that I was in that wasn't good for me with the Devil energy, Capricorn energy, right? And with the World energy, you're closing out that cycle. Okay. So you took some time to look at things. Okay. Took some time to yourself to reevaluate your choices or what direction you wanted to go. Because with the Queen of Cups energy and the Moon, yeah, you got to do what's best for you. The Queen of Cups energy is about care for self. Yes, she's loving and caring and can give to everybody. But at what point do you do a spiritual reset and focus on you? Yeah. The moon energy and the Queen of Swords is like, there could have been a lot going on, a lot suppressed, a lot hidden, a lot unknown. Okay. That I feel like you might have had to just see through with the Queen of Swords energy, like see very clearly, especially if you've been avoiding it, you know. Yeah. I feel like you had to like kind of see through it. It's like you had to push through an illusion. And that's how you were able to, by taking some time to yourself, by having this transformation, by allowing this energy to return back to you. Okay. Because maybe you were in your head, it's just in their head, overthinking, stressed out, spinning scenarios. Maybe you were in your head and you were like, you know what, I just probably need to take some time to myself so I can figure out exactly what direction I want to go. Especially if you were in a union that wasn't good for you. Yeah, you had to end something in order to have a new beginning. Okay. Maybe you were delaying it because of someone else, but it's like I'm going in a new direction because of something that maybe not good for me. Okay. Or something that's like inconsistent. Here today, gone tomorrow. Let's see. Why is in their head here? Overthinking, stressed out, spinning scenarios for Taurus. Okay. The Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Because of the sun. Okay. Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay. So there could have been a situation that really wasn't doing anything for you. Ace of Wands energy, it was inconsistent. It wasn't stable. Okay. It was something that was here today, gone tomorrow. Okay. Could have been with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But it's definitely something that you were avoiding. Okay. It was a situation that you were avoiding making a decision about. Okay. And it's because with the Sun card, you were getting something from it. It's like it was making you happy at one point. Okay. It was making you happy. Okay. But with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress, it's like you're ready for a little bit more. The Nine of Pentacles and the Empress is like, I'm ready for a progression and a connection. And so you could be communicating the action you plan to take because you're making some some tough decisions, maybe when it comes to a connection or when it comes to your love life. It's like you're ready to make some tough decisions, with people you feel like aren't aligned with you. Why is in their head here? Okay, yeah. The Three of Cups and the Eight of Wands. You can have friends communicating with you. You can have third parties communicating with you. Parties, like celebrations, like it's giving the energy of opportunities. It's like the Three of Cups energy is like celebrations, partying and social. It's giving like social networking, social environments that are almost like calling for you. Okay, it's like calling for you. But I feel like this is more so about you seeing a situation, because situation could have had you in your head, and it's because even though it wasn't going anywhere, it still made you happy, but you're ready for something a little bit more. You're making the decisions you've been avoiding to make. um mm. And you could have people calling you or contacting you or something like that. Why is in their head here for Taurus? Okay, the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. Like it's like, yeah, it's like you can have someone calling you. You can have people calling you. And want to take you out and stuff. Knight of Cups want to do stuff with you. Okay, because the King of Swords and the Four of Swords, it's like you're making decisions to like heal, to like recover, to not deal with situations you done broke up with. The hyper energy and judgment is like, I know what I want. This is the direction I want to go. This is what makes me happy. And so now you got all these people calling you. So that's what it's given. You know, I can't really see it any other way. It's like your social life is booming. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, because you put the Two of Cups energy trying to flip and reverse it. I feel is because you putting the situation down. It's like it's not for me. Put it down. Put it on. Put it down. That's what. Stop listening to X and Ray. Put it down. Put it on. Aries. Let's see. What's the messy truth about your love life? The messy truth about Aries and your love life, spirit. 2 more shuffles for Aries. Okay. Blocked and blessed. Okay. Boundary, no contact, closure. Okay. You're like, I'm blocking you and it's a blessing. You're not talking, and I'm totally okay with that. I don't know. Let's see. For Aries spirit, what is the messy truth for Aries when it comes to their love life? Please make it clear, spirit. Cycle repeat. Same drama, different day, stuck loop. Yeah. Yeah. You might see a situation as cycle repeat, same different day, right? Okay. And it's all because of fake apology, manipulative guilt, no real change, gaslight again. Okay. So someone could be coming towards you with what you consider a fake apology. Okay. Living in memories is right behind that. Okay. There could be an energy where, it's like living in a memory. Someone could be coming through with a fake apology, like for the same different day, cycle repeat. Yeah. The 5 of Wands energy and the 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords. It's like something is problematic for you, I feel, Aries, and I feel like it's becoming too much, especially if it's a situation you feel like you can't trust. Okay. It's like you want something more fair, more balanced, more reciprocal. And I feel like your intuition is telling you, to think about whatever you're kind of maybe going back and forth with, so you can truly see what it is you want. Spirit wants you to kind of like go within and kind of, if you are on the fence, 2 of Pentacles, when it comes to maybe renewing something or healing something. Okay, star energy. But you're not confident in that it will even work out, that it will be successful, because it's like cycle repeat. Why is this the energy? Okay, yeah. For Aries, the moon, major arcana, and Cancer energy. Yeah, it's like it's giving cycle repeat for you, Aries, because you've been here before. You don't know what to expect. Your feelings are probably kind of everywhere, The Fool energy, that's your energy. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So you see an opportunity in front of you. It appears to be solid, but you're not sure about jumping in. Okay. And it's because of the 2 of Swords energy and Judgment. Maybe you feel like because the 2 of Swords energy can be like a block as well. Okay. And we saw that energy on the bottom of the deck when we shuffled. It was like, how you might have blocked someone out, right? Let's see. Why is this cycle repeat energy here for Aries when it comes to their love life? Yeah. A situation is coming through solid with the Ace of Pentacles, but you fear jumping into it. Okay. There is a message that comes through to make things right, to bring things into balance, you know, to bring peace, right? The Two of Wands energy could be you choosing to go in a different direction. Okay. The Sun card and the Four of Wands could be saying like, you know, like you know what you want when it comes to like relationship, you know. So with the Six of Swords energy and the Hermit, Spirit could be saying like things are moving into a better state for you now because you took time to go within. Okay, you took time to go within to figure out what is it you do want, what is it you don't want, what type of relationship you want, you know, what's important to you, so on and so forth. Okay, because the Four of Cups energy and the Three of Swords, the Devil, you are not happy with the cycle repeat. That's not what you want no more. Okay. In that time to yourself, Hermit energy, you discovered what you don't want. Four Cups energy, that's what you don't want. You don't want to be hurt no more. You don't want to deal with situations that are unhealthy. Devil energy. Okay. But the King of Cups energy and the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like the love that you have for someone could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, but it's a deep love that you have for someone that holds you up. Okay, it ties you, it binds you. It binds you. Okay. And I feel like you're trying to recover from that. You're trying to recover from that because you want something more reciprocal. You want something more balanced. You want something that gives to you. Okay. So that's what the Two of Wands energy is. It's like you're choosing to go into a new direction, right? You're not comfortable with just jumping into an opportunity, even if it looks solid. Because even though this apology is coming through with the Page of Cups to bring peace, to bring things into balance, it's like you see it as a fake apology. But Spirit's saying things are moving into a better state for you because you took the time to go within so you can figure out what you want. Okay. And what you did was figure out what you don't want. Okay. This is all because of this fake apology. Manipulative guilt, no real change, gaslight again. The Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Okay. So there could be an opportunity being presented to you. The Page of Pentacles is an idea. You know, it's no grand gesture, you know. It's a page. But you might feel like it's coming off of guilt, you know, especially if there's been a tower with, you know, the tower energy, you know. You might feel like the apology that they're giving is not real, it's not genuine. Maybe that the offer is not really coming through because of what someone truly wants or desires, but more so like energy of guilt, you know. The Emperor and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Someone could be taking ownership for, you know, an affair with the Ace of Wands energy. Someone could be taking ownership for maybe leaving things surface. Okay. Especially if they made an impulsive decision to cause there to be guilt for a tower. Okay. Someone wants a second chance. They're communicating to you. They're seeing you as a wish fulfillment. They're seeing you as the stable option. They're seeing you as right for them. They're ready. And you're not believing it. Why is fake apology here for Aries? You see this this offer coming through. Yeah. Masculine energy, maybe taking ownership, responsibility, but you see it as guilt. Yeah. So you don't see it as genuine. And I feel like even more so for you, Aries, you don't see it as genuine because you've taken time to reflect on what you've experienced and what you would like to experience, you know. So with the Seven of Wands energy, the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Because of the Empress. You're standing your ground on something, okay? You're standing your ground on how you feel, on your decision, okay? Regardless of how you feel, the love is definitely deep here with the King of Cups, okay? The love is definitely deep for the masculine, but you feel like this person holds you up from healing. Like you feel like this is going to stagnate you from renewing yourself, from healing, okay? Because the Empress and the Magician and the Knight of Wands, you might feel like your growth, your glow, I gotta turn this light down because it's bothering me so much. Your your glow up with the Empress energy is what's making someone come towards you. Okay. So you don't feel like whatever apology you're getting from them is genuine. You more so see it as coming from an energy of guilt for a tower. But the love you have for someone, you feel like it's going to hold you up. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that's what I have for you, Shug. I hope this helps. I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Hope you enjoyed this live. We got an all sign yesterday for the weekend and an all sign today too. Double time. That's lit. Hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Who was here with me? So it's JBJB1122. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of my live and commenting and engaging. I love it. Bishop, thank you. You guys check out my brother's video at Righteous Bishop. He put out a collective. Who else is here? Oren's here. Cannibal 939. Thank you guys for coming through. Danielle came through. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I like it. It's like buttons right there. Just go boop, boop, boop. Better get my life together. It is Friday. I almost forgot. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get ready for work tomorrow. But no, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. See you guys soon. Bye. Have a great night.